What's going on, chat? We got another one. Shoplifter gets the surprise of her life. Let's find out what this is about.
So I want to be clear. It's the two down there at the end with the cart and kind of red hair and that guy.
Yep.
And they previously shoplifted before?
Yeah, they've come in here. I've seen them in here a couple times.
I'm going to give them the you don't want their business speech.
Thank you.
Hi guys, how we doing?
That's crazy. Look, I used to work at Lowe's one time, bro. I mean, well, for a while I worked at Lowe's, you know what I mean? And we seen shoplifters, bro, and they would catch them shoplifters. You know, it'd be the strangest thing ever. You know, you'd hear that somebody shoplifting in the store. You know, watch out for this shirt. And every time they would catch them, though. One time they had somebody try to steal a washer or a dryer or whatever. Boy, they had caught him quick. Yeah, man, shoplifting. I don't understand why people do it. If you want to buy something, just make your own money and buy it. You know what I mean? Don't go take it from a store. That's like pitiful.
Hey, need you guys to leave the store without taking anything. Okay? You guys are identified as previous shoplifters. Yeah, store security said, they called us here. They said you walked in with another guy just now, and they literally pointed you out, both of you. Yeah, both of you. You guys are trespassing the store for life, and you need to leave. Yeah.
Oh, you heard that for life, boy. Banned for life, boy. That is really something. You know, but you know, people make bad choices and they gotta learn from them. You know what I mean? Like, just because somebody made a bad decision to do something doesn't mean that they a bad person at all. You know, it just means that they have more to learn, and when they learn whatever they have to learn, they're gonna be on the right track. And you know, sometimes it takes people longer to learn than others. You know, about making the right choices. But I do believe that anybody could make the right choices.
Away, bro.
What?
Those stolen jeans.
The jeans with the stolen tags on them, and then, so you guys need to leave the store, okay? If you don't leave now, you're going to get arrested for trespass. You guys understand?
I didn't know that they sell no jeans at Home Depot. I thought that was a hardware store this entire time. What that was about? Y'all heard that he had some jeans with some, what it's called? Something on it. Man, that's crazy.
You can't come back? Cool, they don't want your business. They don't want your money. The store, security.
Security.
It's really simple.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. They don't want your business. You got to take those gloves off. You got to leave.
Oh,
I'm not a weirdo. I'm just doing my job. You got to leave.
Like,
Okay, well, I'm sure.
well, if they don't want your business, does that mean like you never able to shop there again, chat? What does that even mean? Does that mean that the store don't want you to be shopping in the store anymore? Or just that day? How does that make any sense? What is it, chat? Yeah, let me know in the comment section.
If I took your dirty fingerprints outside and got your fingerprints, you'd have a long history of
Excuse me?
your dirty
You want to
hands.
do it? Let's go check it out. Check it out. Come on. Come on. No, seriously.
Stop. Don't.
Maybe she didn't shoplift. Cause she's acting like you know that she didn't do nothing. So how do they know that she was doing it? You know, but they probably have a good reason. You know, that's for sure. But let's find out. I don't understand this one. She's kind of catching the attitude with the cops a little bit. You know, which is probably never a good idea to do for sure.
Don't grab.
No, I
Don't
want
grab the
you.
card, let
I
go.
will grab my purse.
Let go, you can take your purse. Go ahead, you
take
gotta
it. I
leave the
want you to
store.
take my fingerprint. Thank you. Take my fingerprint. Seriously, I prove you wrong. Okay, thanks.
We would have to go all the way out to my car out front with my fingerprints.
I wonder what she was saying right there, chat. Like exactly what they were talking about. Like, I don't understand it.
Cool?
Yeah.
That's really, really rude.
I don't care. You're really, really rude. How are you gonna
ahead.
tell me I have a long? Oh,
Well, if somebody got the nerve, you know, to go in a store and take something without paying for it and leave the store or something like that, that's some real like nerve to have. You know what I mean? Like it's not right for sure by any means. it seems like anyone who does that, it probably has like a bad attitude, I would believe. You know, probably not as nice as, you know, a lot of people, you know.
Go ahead. It would be a really fun end to my day. I just don't think you should be slinging around terms like that because it's rude. You gotta leave the store. We're gonna arrest you for trespassing. Keep going. You gotta clear the store and clear the entire parking lot. Oh,
no.
that's actually called disorderly conduct.
Oh no, chat. Are you kidding me right now? Did she? Bro, all she had to do was leave the store. She was, I don't understand that. Was she even getting a ticket? I don't even think they were giving her a ticket. She was just told just to not, like, that they didn't want her business, right? So, you know, she took forever to leave the store. Like, walk out the door. That's what I'm trying to say. And then whenever she walks out the door, she, like, throws something that was standing up. What was that? Let's rewind that a little bit, chat. Let's rewind that. Oh, so it was them baskets, right?
Keep going. You gotta clear the store and clear the entire parking lot.
Chat, look at that. Chat, what was that about? Was that just because she was angry that she was getting kicked out of the store? Exactly why did she do that? But because she did that, she might be in trouble. Because I'm guessing that you can't just take stuff that's painted freshly and everything like that, and you can't, I mean, it's not like it was painted that same day, but it might have been, you know. But no matter what, you know, they had a good paint on there. So whenever she tossed it down, it might have scratched it up, don't y'all think? What y'all think about that, chat? Do y'all think it scratched those baskets up whenever she, because she threw it down pretty tough. You know, that was dense. But, I mean, chat, why would she do that whenever all she had to do was leave the store? That's not, it's just not making any sense, you know?
Oh, boy.
So
that's actually called disorderly conduct. Stop.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. So because she threw that stuff down right before all she had to do was walk out the doors and she was gonna be fine. But she decided to you know, throw that stuff down. Well, that's where she went wrong, you know. I mean, it was wrong for her to be shoplifting, don't get me wrong about that. But, you know, the store was telling her just to get out the store basically by saying they didn't want her business, so whenever she went out the store and right before she walked out the door, she threw that down. Chat. Now she might be in trouble because, I mean, that cop just said something about disorderly conduct, and I believe that's like acting out in public somehow or something.
Stop where you are, you're under arrest. Stop. If you start to run, I've already told you you're under arrest. If you start to
chat,
run,
what is she
I'm
doing,
gonna chase
chat?
you.
Why does she keep walking? No way, chat.
I didn't fucking do anything wrong. Are you serious?
Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. I wasn't expecting that. I thought that she was just about to listen to the cop right whenever he started talking. But chat, man, look at this.
No, I didn't do nothing wrong. I swear to God, you guys are. I'm not under arrest.
You're under arrest.
For what? For what?
Relax.
No.
Let go of me.
Hey.
No.
Hey, listen.
You like.
You know, it's sad to see no matter what. It's sad to see somebody have to get arrested, you know, or, you know, anything about shoplifting, you know. Because, you know, the person could do better than what they did right there, you know. It's like, it's a bad moment to be in for them, right? But there could always be, like, way better moments, you know, like, than your worst moment. That's what everybody has to remember, like, even in your worst moment, there's always going to be better moments in your life, you know. So don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. That's what I'm trying to say about that. But with her situation, you know, she's making a bad choice, you know, in this video so far, by throwing stuff down and walking away from the cop. But man, with her situation, she could really turn everything around. You know what I mean? Like, she could do better, you know. She get a better job or anything like that, you know, and get promotions and stuff, and be able to buy everything on her own, you know, without having to steal anything. So I mean, it's not like she can't do better, chat. You know, this is just a bad moment, and you know, for her, you know, but hopefully everything got better, you know.
Well, I didn't do anything wrong. You guys are out of pocket right now. I swear. For what? I didn't fucking do anything wrong.
Let go. You're gonna get
Are you
put on the
serious?
ground.
For what? What did I do? Tell me what the fuck I did. Tell me what the fuck I did.
It's called
Tell me what the fuck I did.
You know,
For what?
she's
for
very
throwing
angry.
their property on the ground.
Are you fucking serious?
Absolutely.
Because you guys are so out of pocket. I'm sitting here trying to pay.
Well, chat, you know, she's arguing about what did she do, you know, and she threw she threw the baskets on the ground, the Home Depot baskets on the ground, chat. And that right there was like, you know, uncalled for, or what would you say, unnecessary, really. I feel like if she wouldn't have did that, she could have just walked out the building without a worry, you know what I mean, and just left and went shop somewhere else if she was gonna buy anything.
Really, my money. I have money, cash money, okay?
Okay. You were told to leave the store
And I did.
7-8 times.
No, but I threw it literally.
Chat, we didn't know that, right? We didn't hear 7 or 8 times, right? Or did we? I'm not too sure, but I forgot about hearing that.
Let go.
Let go of the purse. It's okay.
You're not arresting me.
Yes, we are.
No, you're not.
Stop.
And you see what she's doing right now, chat, by not listening to the cops, to just do what they telling her to do, basically, you know, put the hands behind back or whatever it was. You see, that might even be more charges or anything like that. You get what I mean? Like, so it's best just to cooperate with the cops whenever they're doing anything like that. You know, it's not a good idea to push back on what they saying to do. You know what I mean? Because then you'll just add on to what is already bad. You know what I mean? You make your day worse, basically.
Stop. You guys are
Oh, that's sad. You see what I mean?
so out of pocket.
I got mine.
For what? Alex!
Can you keep an eye out for any other guys
didn't do
approaching us?
anything
You went into the store with 2 guys.
Alex, get a
Man,
camera.
that
So
is just
videotape
crazy.
this
I
shit.
don't
We are
understand.
videotaping.
Good. No, you're a
Stop.
I'm not even
fighting
doing
us.
it. Can you stop?
Hey, your arm can
You
get
need to
broken. I don't want
relax.
to break your arm.
No, clearly you do.
You're resisting.
And like how she just keeps on pushing back against what they tell her to do. You know, like, they might have been able to work with her in the beginning, you never know, but doing all those type of things might make them not want to, you know, help her out, or, you know, anything like that. Is just gonna make things a whole lot worse, right, chat? I mean, you know, you gotta make the right choices, and that's one of the, like, you know, not obeying what a cop tells you to do after getting in trouble is like, what you would call it, like, that's a bad choice. You get what I'm saying? Because it's a bad choice, because you could be charged with more stuff if you act out more, you know, and stuff like that.
Stop.
Roll over on your stomach.
For what?
Did you say, yeah, you know? Okay, now
No,
you're
I'm
under arrest for
saying-
another charge
No,
for
I'm
resisting
saying-
arrest.
Why are you guys doing this? I didn't do anything
Yeah.
wrong.
Do you want to get tased?
That's dangerous.
That's the
Dude,
next
I
step.
didn't do anything
That's the
wrong.
next step.
I swear to God, you guys
That's
just
dangerous. That's chat. She did not listen, and they just told her that she was gonna be charged with something else. Man, that is it's not something that you want to hear for anybody. You know, you don't want to hear about anybody having to go to jail or anything like that, chat. Like, you want everybody to be making the right choices in their life, doing good in their life. You know, you don't want to see anybody do bad, right? But man, it's just sad to see this. You know, like I said, hopefully this just is gonna be a learning lesson for her. You know, and she'll be doing way better. But right now it's just a bad moment. You know.
Stop.
You guys have fucking issues. Look, you're such a fucking fat.
Man, it's
Hey,
crazy.
let go of my hand.
Not touch your
Crazy.
You did. You just squeezed my hand again.
No, I didn't. Why am I?
Crazy.
Hey, stop.
You guys are so. I don't
Stop.
understand what the fuck is wrong with you. What the fuck? Now you're telling me to stand up and then fucking put me down. You're
Man, she just,
Stand up.
it's like she just wants to argue with them, and that just make things worse. I feel like if you're gonna argue with a cop, it's just gonna make a lot of things worse. It's best just to cooperate, because I mean, you're arguing with a lawful figure if you're gonna argue with a cop, you know, and that probably never ends too well for people, I'm guessing. From a lot of the from a lot of the videos that I watch, it never ends well for people that argue with the cops. You know what I mean? I've seen it a bunch.
Stop.
You.
Why are you freaking out?
Because I'm being arrested for what?
Potty mouth, like that's a potty
I
mouth.
didn't do
Whenever you
anything.
hear
Can you
things like
stop
that,
the
you know,
fuck off of
that's,
me?
Thrashing.
Get the fuck off of my
she's just
fucking
really
leg,
angry
piece of
at the
shit.
moment,
What
and
the
that's
fuck is
what,
wrong
you
with
know.
you? I fucking hate you.
It's just
You're not the
crazy.
first, you're not the last.
You guys please tell me stop.
Okay, so you're under arrest.
For what? Why did you do anything wrong? Can you tell me?
And they're not able to reason with her, I feel like, because every time they tell her that, you know, that she's basically under arrest or something, she starts asking for what again? After walking away from a cop, basically running away from a cop, and before that, throwing baskets down that were neatly put up by Home Depot or whatever, the staff, you know, and that was kind of, I would call it harsh. That was kind of harsh to do that, you know. All she had to do was walk out the door and she would have never got in no trouble, I don't think.
Get the fuck off me! Seriously, it's fucking hurting my fucking
Man, that is
leg.
just crazy.
I did not try to kick him.
I saw it.
And so I seen, and sometimes in other police videos, you see people saying that the handcuffs are too tight, you know, and the cops go to unloosen the handcuffs, and next thing you know, the people start running and stuff like that. Like, so I guess the cops have a very tough job into deciding if handcuffs are too tight on people and things like that, because some people want to get out the handcuffs and just start running. You know, that's like I seen that in plenty of videos.
Do not stand up.
Oh, I never will kick at you. I literally have cash money. I was gonna buy some shit.
So
I
we're
swear to
audio
God.
and video recording.
Good for you.
Just letting you know.
You want to see my money in my fucking purse?
Well, it's not about money if you walked out without paying for stuff.
I didn't walk out without paying my website. They told me to go to the store.
That's what they.
Man, that is just crazy though. Like I said in the beginning though, if somebody has the nerve to walk out the store without paying for anything, that's like kind of bad. That's a bad decision, you know what I mean? Like, that's not something that anybody should do, you know, especially just to make your own money and be able to pay for your own things. And that's whenever you go to the store and you buy yourself stuff, you know. You should never look to go into a store and steal from inside the store. That's really, like, I don't even know the word to call it.
They told us.
No, what?
No, that's a different
Yeah,
group.
thank you very much.
This is a different thing?
Yeah,
They
thank you.
identified them as previous shoplifters.
not
We
me.
went and
All my
traced
kids'
this.
life, not me. All my kids'
told her to
life.
leave a bunch of
I've
times.
never been to the store with him.
She finally left. As she left, she grabbed a stack of buckets and
Oh, chat. So I don't think we realized this, but the store's people, I think, told her to leave a bunch of times from what we just heard just now. We didn't really realize that. I think we just seen the cop go up to her, you know, and the cop body cam and tell her to leave. But we didn't realize that the store's people was telling her to leave already. I think that's what it was. Whatever happened to the boyfriend in this situation? Where he went to? Or was that not the boyfriend? Was that just somebody just inside the store doing the same type of stuff? Or is that her boyfriend? Because if that was her boyfriend, he sure just took off, right? He listened. It seemed like he listened. Yeah, that's what it seems like.
toss them backwards at me.
I swear to God, I didn't think he was talking to me.
You didn't think who was talking to you?
You guys, I thought.
When we were in the store? Yeah, I was talking to you. We said many times.
That's why I know.
We'll
Well, I
go
know,
back.
but like you said,
Yeah,
you
what
guys.
is-
That's
what
why-
is going on right
Yeah,
there?
both of you. You guys are trespassing the store for life, and you need to leave.
Hey, what are you doing?
Kayla, how do you use
Oh, she was acting like the cop never had talked to her in the store. That was crazy. What is? I don't understand that. I really don't. It's like, what? We all heard that, right, Chad? Are we watching the same video? Really? Are we watching the same video?
You're in the restaurant. Search your
I
bag.
can go through my.
It's called incident.
That is just
No,
crazy.
do not stand up. We're ready for you to stand up. I'll tell you.
Are you injured at all?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
wrong?
What hurt?
My fucking, when you knee on my fucking back, my fucking chair is hella bad. It's hard to breathe.
So we're also gonna have a sergeant come up here and talk to you.
That's
because
fine,
we
that's
used
So
the
hopefully
fine.
she's gonna be all right.
You want to stand up? I can sit you down the bumper now.
name for
her
Great
gen-
content needs a great audience, like Santa Claus needs cookies. What? No cookies for Santa?
How is this legal at all?
Now, see, actually, you know what?
her adrenaline was probably pumping up, you know, whenever she started running away or something, you know, that might be why she might not feel too good, you know. So you never know in that type of situation.
Do you have anything in your pockets? Anything on you that's going to hurt me, poke me, stick me, needles, knives, explosives, guns, anything like that?
No.
Let's walk over here to the back of the car.
No, I didn't do anything
Yeah,
wrong.
that's just crazy. It's really crazy to see.
Stop reaching
I'm
for
trying to push my pocket
You
back
don't have to
in.
push your pocket back in. It's the lowest of the priorities right now.
I still don't understand how this is even legal. How is this even legal?
And she ended up having that stuff on her chest. That's sad, you know, for anybody to have, you know, illegal things on them, like, you know, anything illegal. That's it's not a good idea, and it's also a bad decision, you know, because anything that's illegal on your person could get you in trouble. So that's why you don't shoplift. You don't have anything illegal on you. You just live a normal person life and you'll be fine. Like, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. You don't need nothing illegal. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing you need that's illegal. Right? Like, you know, you could get anything you need from, you know, a doctor office, you know, or you know, having to go to the doctor for anything that you really need. But like to steal anything, Chad, or to, you know, have illegal things on you, it's a bad decision, and that's something that a lot of people should never do, you know, and always try to think things over before you even do it, you know.
New drug laws in Kent.
Not even kidding. I just put this
New
car
drug laws just signed into effect yesterday.
This arrest took place in Kent, Washington on May 6, 2023. Possession of drugs in the state of Washington was effectively decriminalized ever since 2021, meaning people couldn't be charged for possession of controlled substances in public. However, just 4 days before Kayla's arrest date, an ordinance banning drug possession in the city of Kent was unanimously approved by the city council. So Kayla could be in very big trouble for having the pills and drug paraphernalia in her possession.
I literally just put this coat on. I swear to God, I'm not even kidding. I swear.
Well, yeah, because you never want to be in a store next to somebody that has something illegal or something, you know. What if you accidentally touch it and stuff, and I don't even know what would happen, but it's not a good idea, you know, for anybody to have anything illegal on them. That's what I know about it.
Oh my God, oh my kid's life. why am I getting arrested right now?
You're
Like,
under
I don't
arrest.
understand.
You're under
Why?
arrest for
Why
disorderly
am I
conduct.
wrong?
Oh, man.
And you're
it's
under arrest
sad
for
to see.
resisting arrest.
Because I didn't do anything wrong. I understand there's no reason I should be arrested right now. Literally, no fucking reason I should be arrested right now. This is so fucking. Seriously, there's nothing. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm with his life. I swear, I'm not even kidding. I don't do blues
Man,
at
it's
all. I
just
swear
sad
to
to
God,
see,
I don't know what they are,
Jack.
but I
It's
don't do
just
them. I swear to God, my kid's life.
You know the street name for him.
Yes, I do. I know. Yeah, I know what they are. I know the ghetto. Hello.
See my hand?
Chat, you know, it's so sad to see what she had to go through, you know, and hopefully her life is way better. You know, I hope she's making the correct choices and staying out of trouble now. You know, and I hope that this is something that's going to be in her past, that she'll look back on and say that was a crazy time, you know, and say that, you know, she's glad that she's doing better, you know, hopefully at the moment. But chat, like, this video, I feel like really shows the importance of why it's important to not have anything illegal on you. Why you don't want to do, like, how could I say that and make sense? Like, why you don't want anything to be illegal on you, and another thing, you don't even want anything illegal, you know? And because it's a bad choice, it's a bad decision, it could lead to bad outcomes, you know, and that's what you don't want to see for people is bad outcomes, right, chat? No matter what, you don't want to see a bad outcome for nobody. That's why if you got a brother or sister or cousin or friend, it don't matter whoever it is to you, always be somebody that, that tries to help them make better choices. You know, even if you make good choices yourself, always try to make others make the correct choices too. You know, help them. You know, it's not hard to tell somebody, hey, you know, you shouldn't be doing that, or hey, you know, you'd feel way better if you stopped doing this. You know, and things like that. You know, and it'll go a long way with a lot of people if that's something that you decide to do, and you know, you make your choices better by helping people make better choices also. You know, become a role model like that if you're a good choice maker. But yeah, let's see what's going on.
How would you do that?
Have to sweep the underside of your bra. Make sure you don't have anything in there. Okay, what are your stance for? Anybody need? Step in there.
No fucking reason to be arrested right now. There's no fucking reason why I'm being arrested.
Put your foot in. We already explained it to you when we were trying to
I
talk to you
didn't do
on the
anything
story.
wrong.
Sad, it's sad, Chet. It's so sad.
What type of warrants does she have?
It's sad to see because you know that she could do a lot better. You know, not better in shoplifting. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say, like, better at making decisions and better choices. You know, you know she could do better. You know.
Some theft stuff, DWLS stuff.
Theft stuff. I'm blown away.
I'm not taking her anywhere without this.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, where is your body? Did you just rip?
Yeah.
Girl, I am downwind and that hit hard. Wow, that's hot.
Dick came hot. I will cite and release my guy, even though he's kind of being a dickhead. I'll grab her and transfer her
What's
down.
going on right here, Chet? What they talking about, Chet?
True. And fire's coming too.
And fire's
Complaining of back pain, correct? Let me look at her warrants real quick.
Oh man, Chet. So she also had warrants, and you know that's something that probably happens whenever people start fooling around with illegal things, you know, and all of a sudden they found out, oh, they got caught for the illegal stuff, and now they got a warrant and things like that. That's why you don't want to fool with people that do that. You know, nobody that does anything illegal, you know, gets away with it forever. You know, you'll always get caught at some point. You know what I mean?
Okay, you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand each of the rights I've explained to you? Do you need me to read the rights again?
I think that after he reads her rights, anything that she says after that, she, like, it could be held against her in a court of law, I believe. But I believe before he reads that, I think anything said might not be used against her in a court of law. I believe that, but I'm not too sure about that. I'm no lawyer. You know, I'm just a civilian regular. I don't really know too many laws.
No? Okay. Do you understand the rights I've explained to you? No answer? Okay. What's that?
I said, yeah.
You do? Okay. Having your rights in mind, do you want to talk to me now?
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah, one question. Why do you really think
Oh, she just said, I thought she was going to stick with that no, yeah. I thought whenever he said, you know, you want to talk or whatever, I thought for sure she was going to say no, Chet. What y'all thought? Whenever I seen her say no, I just thought that she said, you know, she just going to face what she got to face, you know, for action and go about it. But then she started to say, yeah. Oh, Chet, you know.
taken to jail? I've been to jail one time in my fucking life.
Okay, your warrants would say otherwise.
My warrants? You're lying. I don't know freaking warrant.
So she had a warrant, Chad. That's why you don't want to get none of that, you know. That's why you don't put yourself in bad situations. Never. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because you never want to face the type of consequences that these people that make bad choices face. You know, some of them face some hefty consequences. And like, man, you don't never want that to happen, you know, to anybody. No one you love or nobody you know.
Unless you gave us a bad name. If you give us a fake name.
What warrant? I swear to God, my kid's
Did you
life.
give us a fake name?
No,
Man, I don't know.
You have warrants
Chad.
for theft.
No, I don't. For what? What are you talking about? I went to
gonna-
court.
I-
I got
Chad,
one
you think they
deferred.
got
Okay,
the wrong
here's what I'm
person?
gonna do.
I
I am
got one
gonna
jail
go.
one time.
I am gonna go
think they
to my
got the
car
wrong
and get my
person. Chad, they
fingerprints
probably
scanned.
seen her,
If you ended up giving us a false
No,
name,
it's my name.
okay. If you gave us a false name, then you're gonna get extra charges for.
Okay, that's my real name. And I don't have no warrant. How
So
my wife just went to court.
you
and
do
I
have
paid-
warrants. That's what we just pulled up on our computer.
How? When I paid $200
Something from Federal Way and something from Auburn.
Federal Way? Well, can you tell me? Because I have no knowledge of this at
We'll
all.
go through that. We'll go through that in just a minute, okay?
So
Ever wonder how constitutional carry affects your right to carry and your right to self-defense? We're hosting a 100.
She's walking out.
So Chad, did she maybe lie about her name and then find out that the person that she gave the name on has warrants for arrest, or did she literally have warrants out for arrest? Like, she just doesn't look like the type that would get into that.
Rose was behind her. So like, all right, well, we're gonna take you into custody on that now.
Disorderly?
Yeah.
I said like 3 times after that. Like,
was
that's
so-
disorderly conduct. You're under arrest. Stop moving. Don't run. Stop moving. Don't run. And I was like, hey, if you start running, it's going to be more. And then as soon as we put hands on her, she super hard resisting. And then at one point,
And it makes sense that if you would run from a cop that you would get in a lot more trouble, right? Because running from a cop is what, trying to escape from the law. So that don't sound like something that you should do at all. It sounds like something that you would get an extra charge for. That's why it's never a good idea to do something like that, for sure. And it's a very bad idea, I would believe. And yeah, it's like, why do it? You know, why try to take off from a cop when you just got caught and getting in trouble? You know, taking off from a cop is just gonna get you in more trouble, you know, every single time.
we go to put her on the ground and she tucks her head and does a full flip. Hey,
Yeah.
kicked me in the back of the shoulder. I'm not,
Rather impressive.
I don't know if that was just a front flip thing or not.
Okay. Are you injured?
No, I'm fine. She had a small thing of blues on her as well.
God, so she must be athletic, huh, Chad? She must be like super athletic or something to be doing a flip like that. You know what I mean? Like right in between two people like that, she flipped and she was fine. I don't know, that was crazy.
And she said, they're not mine, those weren't mine.
The KCC that they signed, didn't he say that they were going to come and give us the legal update for it? Because
Okay, well, I'll just do disorderly.
disorderly
obstructing.
obstructing is fine.
What the officers just discussed is that since they haven't yet gotten the legal update for the new city ordinance that was previously mentioned that would make it illegal to possess drugs in public, they cannot charge Kayla with anything related to the drugs or drug paraphernalia they found in her possession. In other words, she got lucky.
I think that
Oh,
we'll
okay,
go
so
into it.
so they cutting us some slack, basically. You know, they cut us some slack. You know, they're not gonna charge her on that the new law that they had or whatever. Because it's not gonna go into effect or something like that right away until July or something, or after. But chat, that is crazy though. That's some pretty cool cops for that, because you know, I'm sure a lot of other places that people would get charged for something like that. I'm sure a lot of other places, but I'm not too sure.
Back in July, or they'll do it early depending on what the state does, because the state might come back and say the city can't do that. Miss, what's your first name? Kayla. Okay. Hey, real quick, my body cam's on, so we're being audio video recorded. My partner said, so you're in custody right now, okay? And I would be willing to chat with you, but because you're in custody, I got to read you your rights, and then you have to be willing to chat with me, and that's completely up to you.
What
But if you
y'all
want to
think?
talk,
Chat,
I have
y'all
to do
think?
that. Is that something you want me to do? Okay, sounds good. All right, Kayla, you have the right to remain silent. You understand the rights that I've read to you.
Y'all
Kayla?
think
Yeah.
What do you want to talk to me about?
I swear to God, I was buying everything. I really didn't think they were talking to me.
So she might have the cash for it. She might have the cash for everything that she was trying to get,
I
Chad.
really didn't think he was talking to me. I was shocked. I was like, "You're talking to me? Like, there's no reason I should be kicked out here." Of course, yeah, I'm mad. And so all I did was knocked down the bucket, which I shouldn't have done. I should control my anger. But I just knocked down the buckets and then.
Well, you know, anytime a person gets angry, you know, you got to be able to control your anger, because anything you do whenever you get angry could have possible consequences. And the consequences that are possible from you getting angry and doing something out of anger is way like worse than not doing nothing and just going to scream at a tree. You know, it's better just to go scream at a tree or something if you're angry or something, but not nothing like that could get you into trouble whenever you're angry. That, you know, you got to be able to control it.
They literally tackled me and like freaking put his knee in my back, like hella hard, flipped me upside down, like for no reason, like seriously, all because I didn't touch nobody, I didn't hurt nobody, I didn't do anything.
That's
Two
just
buckets
kinda
though,
crazy.
like two small, tiny little 5-gallon buckets.
Chat, what was that? That was at least what? Let's see. All right. That was at least, I'm thinking, 8 buckets. Let's see that one more
2
time, Jen.
buckets,
Hold on.
too small, tiny
Let's
little.
find out one more time. Hold on. Yeah, that was a good
Oh
bit, Jen.
boy.
I should have done that, but later they should not have done that. Like
That was maybe
there's nothing
8
wrong.
or
They
9.
have warrants.
Definitely
Tell me
not 2.
why would I have warrants for? Because
I wouldn't
I'm
think it
literally
would.
I've been in
I
jail
wouldn't
one
think
time.
it would be 2.
Yeah,
Like
for
I can-
ever.
I can look at it, but I don't know. I haven't looked
You
at
know, that
anything.
would
I'm
be
just
some
here to
tall
kind of
buckets
get
if
the
that was
quick
just 2
version of what
buckets.
happened. So I appreciate you telling me that.
And
But
he's so disrespectful.
when
Literally, he said
I-
because my fingers were dirty, I probably have a long record of like crimes or whatever. Like I've been to jail one time.
well, I'm sorry to hear that. We get called here, or we get asked by employees to come tell people that they need to leave.
You know, and if somebody ever goes back to jail or anything like that, hopefully the second time teaches them enough to never go back a third time, you know, and stay out of trouble and be able to just, you know, live a good normal life and without any trouble involved in it. You know, hopefully this is gonna be another lesson for her that she learns from and gets a lot better from and stays completely out of trouble after that, you know.
Leave. Some of the people that you were with were previously trespassed. I don't know if you have been previously trespassed. It sounds like you're saying no. But as soon as the business tells us they want this group of people gone,
Yeah.
it is completely their right to ask us to do that.
Yeah, I totally understand, but like I said, I literally didn't think he was talking
Sure.
to me.
And then
Yeah,
at
that
the
is
point
just
where
crazy, though, I'll
you
tell you
realize
that.
he's talking
Yeah,
to you, you get flustered,
Yeah.
right? Because it's embarrassing.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
that. The problem with throwing the buckets on the ground.
Yeah, I would imagine, you know, for a shoplifter, you know, if they shoplift something and get caught shoplifting and everything like that, and everybody sees them, I'd imagine that'd be a like, you know, like they probably get real nervous because I imagine that's like a little embarrassing, you know, because think about it, that's not you don't want to be caught doing anything wrong in front of nobody, you know what I mean? Like, and you wanna blend in whenever you with people, you know, you want to be normal, and whenever you get out of place like that, you know, and you caught whatever, well, you know, you probably get real embarrassed, kind of like, I mean, this is kind of stupid to compare it to this, but I compare it to like whenever I was in school trying to give class presentations and everything like that, and my face would get super red and I start sweating like crazy, you know, and I be like blood, you know, but you know, hopefully it's just a lesson learned for her and she's able to get better.
Out of anger, I get it, is that it's disorderly conduct.
Yeah.
And at that point, they do have a legal reason to arrest you. As soon as officers tell you, hey,
It's
you're
crazy
under
though to
arrest,
see it
even
say
if you
that.
think
It's
it's
really
bullshit, instead of arguing or resisting their attempts to put your hands behind your back to put you in handcuffs, you gotta just be compliant, and then you can argue it after the fact. If you think it's BS, that's fine, that's fair, that's your right. But if you
And that makes a whole lot of sense. You know, it's better not to argue with no cop. It's better just to like listen to everything a cop tells you to do if you're in trouble, because they have lawyers that could, you know, help you if there's anything that you thought that was wrong, or that you thought that they got the wrong person. Like, if you know, lawyers would be able to get you out of all of that. You know, and you know, if they had the wrong person that they were arresting or anything like that, you know, and it's always, you know, it's probably always best to have a lawyer, I'm guessing, because that's, you know, you hear about that all the time. People need lawyers. It's best to remain silent and everything like that. You always hear that, but you know, you never know.
If you resist when we're trying to put you in handcuffs, it makes it dangerous for you, it makes it dangerous for us, and unfortunately that's how it played out. Unfortunately, what happens when people resist, we have to kind of begin to do more than just simply try to get your arms behind your back. So that's why they put you on the ground and handcuff you, okay? In terms of the warrants, I'll go figure out what the warrants are for, and I'd be willing to tell you what those are. I just don't
That's
know yet,
just
okay?
crazy that
I'll
she
let you know what
has
the warrants
that,
are
though,
for, okay?
because you wouldn't think that she would ever have that.
I'm not allowed to reveal the secrets of Jameson Black Barrel. Its carefully chosen select batch Irish whiskies, or its exquisite notes of toasted oak, caramel, and vanilla.
The
Not
warrant
something
out of
that you
office
would expect her to have,
trespass.
you know.
I
Criminal
did
trespassing.
deferred though, but
Deferred it?
Yeah.
maybe missed a court date or missed something. I don't know.
They told me I
So-
literally paid, because I paid half of it, and for 40 hours community service, I just paid it off, like
Gotcha.
$156, something like that.
Okay.
And then the other half, she said, I'm not even gonna make another court date, and it was done.
Okay.
So why?
For whatever reason,
Yeah,
it's in
that
there.
is just
And it's your
crazy.
name, it's your middle name, it's your birthday, right? And the
What's
name you gave me is.
another one?
There was one out of Fedway, but I don't think it was you. It was a different middle name, unless you gave the officers in Fedway a different name. And I don't need to confirm that right now because the Auburn one's fine, and we have disorderly conduct from today, right? So, but here's the thing. When you go to Auburn next, just check in at the court and be like, hey, I got a rent. Or maybe when you go to jail today, maybe
Yeah,
they'll
that
just
is
help you
crazy to
figure it
see,
out
though.
and put you in
You
contact.
know, you want to
with
see
them,
it doing
okay?
good. You know, you never want to see somebody doing bad.
Yes, you are. Okay. Hang tight for just a minute.
We should all just go home for the
Always
day.
just
I'm
wanna
emotionally
see people
damaged
do
now.
good in their life. You don't ever want to
Kayla,
see people making the
These
bad
little
choices.
things that are like pokies and tools and stuff, they cannot go to the jail with you, so they're just going to get destroyed.
Why?
What's that?
Can't I just give him my husband?
Where is he? Pretty much what I want to do is give all your stuff to your husband, but I don't know where he's at. Was he the short Hispanic guy or the taller white guy in the gray sweatshirt?
No, neither. He's in my Mazda 6 right there.
That one right there?
Yeah.
So that wasn't her husband in the beginning whenever he was in that gray sweatshirt or whatever? With the jeans? Was that not a husband? So that might have just been a random guy. Wow, that is really crazy because in the beginning I thought that he was going to be an important part of the story.
What's his name? What is it, sorry?
Alex.
Alex. Can you hop out for a second? We're switching cars.
Hey, Kayla, do you want your purse
That's just
to go with
crazy
him?
though to see this, to tell you that.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
An officer finds Kayla's husband to give him her property.
Oh, he's probably in the car or something. What, he was sleeping in there? He's probably sleeping in
Apparently
the
it's
car or
the
something?
suspect's car and her husband is passed out inside and is not waking up. You guys have some drug paraphernalia in his lap.
Man, that
Hey,
is
move it up.
crazy.
We're good.
That
Can I
is
open the
just
door and talk to you?
messed
Are you Alex?
Your wife got
Oh, he
arrested.
woke up. He woke up. Look.
Yeah. These things happen.
He was just taking a nap.
She wanted us to give you her purse.
He was
And
probably
her
just waiting for her to get
cash.
back to the car, you know?
She was identified by their store security as somebody who had shoplifted previously, and they wanted her trespassed. There's a bullet right here on the door, just so you know. Any guns in the car?
No, sir.
Anyway, she's under arrest for obstruction and disorderly conduct because she was throwing stuff around the store and she got mad. We told her she had to leave and was trespassing on that. So
Going to jail?
yeah,
Probably shouldn't be driving though. Maybe find somebody else to come drive for you.
yeah. I don't know if you smoked or something recently, but I was trying to wake you up for.
I literally was just waiting for her forever. I took a nap.
Oh yes. Okay. Oh. Any questions?
Man,
Contact
that's
the Kansas City
bro,
Jail.
what is that curtain? Chad, what is that curtain for in the car? Is that some new high-tech technology? Windows made out of curtains inside? Hold up here. What kind of... Boy, who invented that? Boy, look at that. That must be for extra tint. How dark that is. Hold on. I don't know, bro. That's just crazy though, but I don't know. Maybe sometime when people sleep in their car or something, they like it to be extra dark while they sleep during the day or something, you know, like that. That might be why they got that on there. Because I seen people do like put blankets and stuff like that on top of their windows already inside their car because they were going to sleep after, you know, and those type of things. But yeah, usually not while they're driving. They usually do not have those type of things right there. But they usually take it off. That's why they don't have it usually while they
Jail,
drive.
and they'll find out how long. Okay.
That's crazy.
An officer noted in the incident
Man, that
report
is
that he
crazy.
suspected that the blue pills that Kayla had on her were laced with fentanyl. The
That's
blue
terrible.
pills were destroyed, as well as the glass pipe that was found on
Never wanna
Kayla.
see
While
somebody
searching
doing
Kayla's
stuff like
purse,
that, you know?
an officer located 6 debit and credit cards with names that were not hers. Kayla
and
informed the
using
officers
names
that
that,
she discovered these
you know,
cards in a
not
storage
yours.
unit that she
That's a
bought.
bad
The officer
choice, too, you know? You
confiscated
don't
all
wanna
the
do those type
cards
of
that
things.
didn't have Kayla's name and destroyed them. Kayla was booked into jail for disorderly conduct and resisting and was released almost
Man,
immediately.
look at that,
However,
Chad.
after the arresting officer
That's why you
spoke with
wanna
the
stay out of
sergeant,
trouble,
the
Chad.
charges were
That's the main
changed to
reason why you
tampering
wanna
with
stay out of
property
trouble
and
right there.
resisting. She
Because
is
of those
innocent
type of
unless
things.
proven guilty in a court of
You know, you
law.
never want to be involved in getting in trouble and things like that, Chad. That's why it's best to stay away from people that get in trouble, and it's best to stay in your own lane and stay out of trouble, you know.